Well, everybody, welcome back to KWPR, and as you all know by now, my name's Martin. If you don't know and it's your first time here, just pop down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any upcoming videos, or helps me out in the end. Anyway, it started, so the drum install is starting, but things are never simple. I've been told I've got to turn, well, I haven't been told. I'm turning the all the decking boards over at the same time, which I've got to take the deck up anyway to get the Nexus out. Not all of the deck, just sort of like around the pit area, so I can take out all the bars and everything like that, so I can lift the Nexus out and get the drum in. And because of the video, let me turn you around. Because of the video I saw when I was bored one day and I was watching these people building decks and that lot. Originally I put my deck down with the deep grooves like these here. Mrs. complained it's uncomfortable to work on in bare feet. Why you want to walk on this in bare feet, I don't know. So on the other side you have this. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is the correct side up, or this I've got a, or this one here is the correct side up. I've got to take some of these out and get it to match, or put them in runs where they all run. This side here is incorrect. These channels here apparently are designed for airflow over the bearers. So that should be the downside against your bearers. So the whole lot's I'm going to come up and be flipped round anyway, and then I can sort of like, I need to take out this centre thing here. We've got two bits on that the hatches sit on, so all got to come up and around anyway. And the control centre is being made bigger, so that's all having to come down. Problem is when I build something, I build it the last, so things ain't coming apart that easy. And deck screws, once they've been in for a little while, do not want to come out, especially the double neck ones. If I got any in here, some. Basically, you have the normal thread there, and then just here you have a finer thread and a tighter weave for screwing things down, stops them from coming out. It also makes it very hard to come out. But yes, so the electrics will have to go off, pumper have to go off. Once I've got all the control house built and everything like that, I will be going diving again. So stay tuned to have a good old laugh at Mitch Buchanan in his Baywatch outfit, trying to dive again. Oh, a bit of a flash going on there. Just had some food though, so probably just trying to clear the gills. I did have them out. Well, did have that one out, the cow out for a scrape a couple of days ago, because she was looking a little bit pink. But everything seems okay, and I think it was just because of the hot weather we had. Because koi do get sunburn. Yes, believe it or not, koi do get sunburn, especially the fairer coloured koi. And been a little bit of friskiness going on as well. Not a lot, just the odd little bit of chasing going around. So yeah, look at them all looking, thinking they're getting fed. Not having any more, not now. I've got work to do. Anyway, let's get back to taking this control panel off. I've got this knock it off at the fuse box so I can disconnect the wires there, and then I put me drum controller box up as well. So I'll get back to you in a minute. Anyway, I had a day at it, and I had a day at the beach with my lovely lady wife, as you do, because I am on my holidays, so thought I'd find time to relax and not be all about work and coy stuff. So what have I achieved in a day? Probably not a great deal. Problem being is anybody who's ever tried to take up decking boards and to reuse them, it's getting the bloody screws out. Absolute flaming nightmare, burring all the time. But yeah, spin you around and I'll show you. So got all that section lifted, and if the sun will allow, got all that done down there. Boxes came down, new boxes underway, all the framework's in. Got the drum control box in, and that's been hardwired into a fuse spur in there. And it's on a 16 amp circuit because it also controls all that lot down there. So all the cables and everything got in. That one's got a bit of string for when I get the drum in and have to pull the control cables through. But yeah, still loving that. I cannot rate them highly enough. Those high blow pumps, absolutely brilliant. That's, like I said, that's wearing away. You can't hear it. You can hear that one, but you can't hear that one at all. But yeah, it's all done. But I'm going to take a moment to show you that. And try and step back a bit so you can get it all in its glory. It is absolutely laden with roses. Very highly fragrant, especially in the sun. It releases all the oils and that lot, or whatever it is, but it's almost overpowering when you're working up here. But that is a rambling rose. I cannot remember the name of it, but that's two years old. It was about a 3-foot plant when I put it in, and it goes absolutely nuts. You have to control it a lot. You can see up there the shoots that come off over into our neighbour's garden, but he don't seem to mind. He's enjoying the flower show. But what I am doing is sort of like, I don't know, you can see up there, there's when the big branches go, you won't get no flowers on them this year, but next year you get flowers on it. But what I'm doing is once they get a certain length, I'm getting up and pulling them and dragging them across the roof of the summer house, because my lady wife wants them to cover the summer house roof. Whether that's a good idea or not, but yeah, like I said, I can't remember the variety, but it's doing very, very well. But anyway, crack on with this, get this box finished, get doors on. I've got one door there, but it needs to be cut down in size, and get another day's work in. Catch you. All done on the control centre, as I like to call it. Ooh. Open it up. There you go, access to the pumps. All that bits and pieces in there on that side. And on this side, another pump and the drum controls. So just need painting, some roofing felt to go on there. That's all done. All the, like I said, all the cables, air and everything like that's all in tubes going underneath the deck. So happy days, and probably paint it the same colour as that, seagrass green or something like that. Fade away, give the drum a wipe down, give that a hoover off. I've just got normal shed, the roll roofing felt spare at the moment. I will get some of this proper tiles which was left over from when I've done the summer house, and then I brought another pack to finish this off, and I had some left over on the old box, so I will get some more of this, just keep it all tied in. But yes, so all the bolts are exposed. You can see down there. Just to unbolt, take this middle section out, and then I will go and dive in the pond. In there. Doing my Mr. Blobby impression, trying to get in and out of the pond. Trying to sink and get down to the bottom drain, and hopefully I can get the pipe bungs in. So I've got 4-inch pipe bung and 2.5-inch pipe bungs for the returns. But it's going to upset these boys and girls. Yeah, look at them looking all for food. Give them a bit, shall we? It's a nice warm evening. Alexa, can you turn off the bottom drain for 15 minutes?
Okay, I'll turn off the bottom drain for 15 minutes.
And Alexa, can you turn on the skimmer for 15 minutes?
Okay, I'll turn on the skimmer for 15 minutes.
Let's get a bit of food. Have I got the feed? No, I ain't got the feeder out. Gonna make you sick now, going round and round and round. Into me ready mix. I've got colour, sinking growth and floating balance. Look at them. Look, as soon as the bottom drain goes off and the skimmer comes on, they know. The sinking growth is meant to be for the smaller ones, but the couple of the bigger ones are cottoned onto it. But the new Kahaku's doing it, and the ISA showers on it, so they're the main two I want on the growth this year. Platinum Ogon's still up for grabs. My friend Gummy's definitely having the shower, transfer shower. So yeah, there's the new Kahoku. He's probably grown a bit. He's starting to fill out a bit. It'll take him a few weeks to start looking where I'd expect him to be. But anyway, let's leave him to it, and I'll catch you morning. Had a bit of disaster, hence the screw sticking out there. Now the bungs are in now, but at the time I was just taking off bits and pieces like that, because they're all sort of like ball valves, so I could remove the bits and pieces, like because like I said, you've all got ball valves on either end of them, like you should do on any piece of equipment. And yeah, that's a hose tail, that is, because I had some flexible pipe and the hose tail snapped. Yeah, so yeah, I lost about a quarter of the pond water before I've been in, but yeah, but I managed to sort of like run around, grab the little 1.5-inch pipe bungs and throw myself over the edge and duck myself into the water and managed to screw the pipe bungs in. Just check this, but I don't think, a little bit of water leaking, not a lot. I might have to tighten up that pipe bung later, but yeah, so right, let's get on, get this out, get this emptied. Believe it or not, I'm trying to sink.
You were kidding me.
No.
You were just...
I know.
You just...
I just lie there.
I thought you died.
But
What the hell?
if I'm in the swimming pool or the sea, if I'm in the swimming pool or the sea, I sink like a stone. It's got to be this suit. It's got to hold air.
Why do you not just put your butt down?
I was, and then my butt floated up.
I thought you died. I thought, what the hell are you... Oh, Jesus Christ. It's going to take you a while, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, now the bloody... I need the ladder. Honey, the ladder's gone over. Do you want me to hold it?
Take it up out of the water now.
Oh, I can't do that with a phone in my hand. Hold it a minute. Hold it a minute. Can you hold it a minute? Let me just stop this. Hold on. What the hell?
Told you.
Well, how the hell are you meant to put a bung in if you can't bloody think? What do you want to do?
That wasn't a wise idea.
Oh dear. I would say, do you want me to do it? For goodness sake. That's not sinking.
I'm full of air. That's all it is. It's soup.
Well, why don't you just do it in your pants?
Because it's keeping me warm.
It's not that bloody cold. It's no different from going in the sea.
So for anybody else who's going to have a go at doing this with a bottom drain or a spin drifter bottom drain, you buy one of these bungs. That bit is actually too long to get in past the centre pipe to get into the hole. So I've had to cut it down. I literally cut it down that width, and that should be enough now to slide it into the hole. But we will be taking another dive in a minute. Out of the way, fishes.
Mind your wires. Mind your pipe. Come on. That's good breath holding. Oh, that's good breath holding. Is it in?
It's in. I've just got to tighten it up a bit more.
Alright. Just... You're alright. Get your breath before you go back in.
Yeah.
And just mind, because you keep hitting your pipeline.
Yeah.
So just be careful where you're putting your feet.
Right, let's see if that's any good.
What do you mean you're going to see if it's any good? Do you think it is?
Yeah, seems to be in.
Yeah?
The only way to see is when I take the pressure away from the other side of it. So that's the offending leaking slide valve out. So yeah, remember that if you go in bottom drains, don't use a slide valve because they do go. Nightmare to sort out. A little bit of resin. So yeah, a little bit of water is still left in the pipe. Just leaked out. Cut off the 2 return pipes as well. Still got to get the drum lifted in, but I'm trying to do sort of like the bottom drain, sort of like get some of the pipe work done before I drop it in. Obviously I can't do all of it because otherwise it might not marry it up, but yeah, looking good. Catch you in a minute. Turn up and get it round from the garage, but it's in. It's not in its final position. I've got to just cut an area for the control box there, the power box, to slide back in, and then I'm going to box it all in, lift this up and put a box around in there. Just need to check, lift it, definitely make sure it'll go back under it should do. But yeah, so get that, then slide it back. Airline should just come up over just there. Yeah, it's only a few inches, but it makes all the difference. So get that back in. Running out of time this weekend, so basically I've got one return plumbed in. The pump obviously I'll take straight in, get the bottom drain connected up, 4-inch ball valve and everything like that, so I can get it up and running, but it'll only be one return going back to the pond. And there, because I want to change all that pipe work there, I want to change it so it comes down different over this area here, and obviously the waste chute and everything like that, it just have to be a bucket for now. I don't know, just don't know where the time goes. Really don't know where the time goes, but I did go to a barbecue yesterday with the little group that I'm in. We had an absolutely wonderful time. Thank you, Doris, Cue Ball, such good hosts. Thank you very much indeed. Great to see everybody again. You know who you all are. But yeah, wonderful time. So yeah, I'm just gonna crack on. Got to get this fitted in, got to go diving again, and it's a bit chillier today, so but like I said, it's absolutely plumb level. So my pad that I poured is spot on, so yeah, get it going. Catch you in a bit. Well, it's beating me not being able to get it finished, which is an absolute pain in the backside, mainly down to ill-fitting new fittings, not wanting to go in, even after a bit of sanding and stuff like that. Absolute flaming nightmare. Warped pipe, brand new pipe, obviously because of the heat and where it's stored or something like that, it must have warped. I kept it inside the house, so it's nothing to do with where I stored it. So yeah, bash there, blood there, it's biting me back. Spin you around, show you what I got done. So drums in, bottom drain is connected. Yeah, I've had to use a flexi pipe. These are available sort of like Screwfix and Toolstation, little concertina flexible pipe. Well, I say flexible, not that flexible. The 110mm waste pipe fittings down there, absolute nightmare they were to try and fit into the black waste pipe. Hence I've had to go, luckily I had these rubber boots, I think that's 6 inch or something like that, so that goes over a 4-inch pressure straight connector, and then 110mm, supposed to be 4-inch but it's 110mm onto that bend, that 45-degree bend. I've leak tested it, I filled up the drum had it there. Leak testing seems to be fine at the moment. Down in the pit, like I said, I need new fittings, so basically there's the pump that's ready to go. That will eventually be put sort of like over here somewhere, probably where that wood is, because I want to change sort of like the bypass and the pipework going up to the air source heat pump. So at the moment, I was hoping to get it all done. I've just got the one return going into the pond, and the other returns there. So if I can get all the parts, that'll be next weekend. But yeah, and the other thing, oh yeah, the cable, the power cable for the drum that goes up. If I'm going to run that under the deck, I'm going to have to extend it, so I need some of the same gauge wire and a waterproof connector. So yeah, the actual little blue wire, plenty of that to go up and under. So yeah, I'll do that again next weekend. So it's not all singing or dancing. The bottom drain covers were been cleaned off, actually manking. Their dome should work a lot better when I put it back in. But so yeah, disappointing, to say the least. Seem to be unluckier than the unluckiest person in the world, who's having a really bad week and has broken 63 mirrors. But hey ho, such is life. It's probably got an age thing now, getting too old, slowing down a bit. But managed to lift the drum combi unit into the filter pit, so can't be doing that bad. Still got the muscle, just ain't got the brain. Never had the brains in the first place. But anyway, so fish will have to be without full filtration for a week, not a problem. As I've got full stack of media in there, so should be plenty of bio on there, feeding them light. Not the ideal plan this time of year, because it's supposed to be on the feed, but they're happy enough. Been like this for a couple of days. Yeah, you see the spade? Yeah, that's for the 4-inch bung that's in the bottom drain, and they say you're better off tying a bit of string to them, so if when you undo it, take it out, the pressure doesn't carry it away up the 4-inch pipe. So that's just tell me where the bit of string is. But like I say, fish seem okay, they're quite happy. Water's not murky, so back at it next weekend. Alright, so yeah, so the saga will continue next weekend, and then I'll take you through the drum and the levels and setting it all up and everything like that, where it'll be all up and running, fingers crossed, come Saturday, if not Sunday morning. But yeah, all right everybody, stay safe, and remember, this ain't a hobby, it's a lifestyle. Look after yourselves, catch you soon.